Hey, welcome back to This Week in Victoria. I'm your host, Chris Daly. I will be joined shortly by Brother Gary Moses. We're going to talk about all the action going on in Victoria, all the exciting things going on. But first, these messages. Hey, if you're looking for quality, affordable homes in South Texas, visit our friends at Solitaire Homes of Victoria. They offer energy-efficient manufactured homes and customizable modular floor plans. The staff at Solitaire will help you find the perfect fit. You can find Solitaire Homes at 11,001 North Navarro, or you can call them at 361-576-9944. Go take a look at their floor plans. Meet the very cool people over there at Solitaire Homes. Again, the number is 361-576-9944. Solitaire Homes of Victoria.
Good morning, everybody. Today is Wednesday, February 25th, 2026, and this is This Week in Victoria with me. I'm Stephanie Knowles, and I have with me Kim Early. Say hi, Kim.
Hi, Kim.
Glad to have you back with us this week. We have so much going on. This is Livestock Show Week, which is really kind of a holiday in Victoria, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely.
It's a whole big event. I know that other businesses and things kind of shut down some of their stuff because everybody's at the livestock show.
Right. Yes.
I wonder if every town does that. I'm from Tyler, Texas, was the big town near us, and it was the same way. I mean, businesses just closed on Rose Weekend.
Yeah, I think so. I'm from North Houston, so of course the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo was huge. So everything still went on, but everybody was missing from school and everywhere else to attend.
I suspect many will be this week, too. So what do we have going on this week?
Okay, so we have quite a bit going on this week, and of course we do have a lot on the Victoria Livestock Show, but let's start out with our weekly events. So we have the Victoria Farmers Market every Wednesday and Saturday from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. in the Patty Dodson Health Center parking lot. The Victoria Public Library has baby hour every Tuesday from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. for 18 months and under, and then toddler's story time every Thursday at 9:30 a.m. and 10:30 a.m. Also this week, VCAM is having a springtime clothing drive. New or gently used clothing for kids and teenagers is appreciated. It can be dropped off at their North Star Drive location Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m.
And that's sort of an ongoing event. Their website or their Facebook page doesn't say exactly how long, but I suspect that if you have clothing to donate, they can either take it anytime or let you know who can. But
Yes.
Right now is the drive, yes.
Yes. And then this week, it's also time for the Victoria Advocate 16th Annual Best of the Best Awards. So voting is open through March 8th, and you can vote daily. So go vote for those local businesses that you love. The website's a little bit long, but it's victoriaadvocate.com/contests. And that is plural, /best-of-the-best.
That was very complicated. VictoriaAdvocate.com/contests/best of the best, all hyphenated. Got it. The Victoria Livestock Show and Carnival continues until March 1st. Their stuff is already going on, lots of events. We will mention a few more as we go through this list, and then I'll tell you where to find all of it at the end.
Perfect. All right, so we will start off Wednesday, the 25th, today, and at 10 a.m., the new Department of Public Safety building will be having their grand opening, and they're going to offer a tour of the facilities. So I'm going to be attending that, so if any of you see me out in the wild, feel free to come by and say hi. The Children's Discovery Museum will be having a DIY cotton ball rainbow experiment, and they're going to do that at 10:30 a.m. and 4 p.m. And then moving along to Thursday, 9 a.m., we've got Victoria Public Health Department is inviting everyone to come help prep our spring community garden at the Patty Dodson Health Center. They say no green thumb is required, but don't forget your gardening gear.
Have you ever been there? Is the garden actually at Patty Dodson?
I have not. It had it as the address, so I know it must be there. And I have been there. That's where we vote, and it's where we do all kinds of other things. So I've been there several times through the years, but I was completely unaware that we had a community garden there. So,
I did not know
I'll-
that either. That's very interesting. I love the idea of a
yes,
community garden.
me too. Me too. Okay, and then we'll move on to Feathered Friends Craft Time is going to be at the Children's Discovery Museum. This is still on Thursday, 10:30 a.m. and then again at 4 p.m. Bring your littles to craft a feathered friend.
That sounds fun. The
Does.
Victoria Livestock Show grand opening ceremony is also Thursday. That begins at 11:45, and the petting zoo also opens that day. I believe they open at noon and run through the evening, and then they're open on Friday as well, because that's also their school visit day. That's the day that the schools are going to come and check things out there at the livestock show. So don't forget to check out the petting zoo. That's the most fun for me. Always was.
Always, always. And then, yes, that brings us right into Friday. And also, the Victoria Public Library will have their Fun Friday. They do this every week from 10 to 11 a.m. This week, they're going to be making mini potpourri bags. So that's going to be a fun little activity. And then Let's Play with Legos at the Children's Discovery Museum is going to be at 10:30 a.m. and then again at 4 p.m. And then at 7:30 p.m., Theater Victoria is presenting Murder at the Wild West Saloon, which is taking place at the Power Avenue Warehouse. So this is an annual fundraiser for Theater Victoria that allows them to continue their program. So it's really important that they're able to raise funds. VIP access begins at 6:30. It sounds like a lot of fun, and of course, it's for a really good cause. So on this one, tickets can be purchased at givebutter.com/C/Murder Mystery 2026. You can also find the event on their Facebook page, and it will have a link to it.
Okay, that's to Theater Victoria's Facebook page. That sounds really cool.
Yes, it does. It does. It sounds like a lot of fun.
Hey, are you looking for fun everyone can enjoy? Swing into Birdie Bay's Indoor Golf. With high-tech golf bays, a full bar, and games for all ages, it's the perfect spot for family fun, parties, and nights out with friends. Join them for league nights, host birthday parties, or just come swing with your crew. Rain or shine, beginners or pros are welcome. Book your bay today. Call 361-433-0016 or visit birdiebayscigs.com. That's BIRDIEBAYSIGS.com to make a reservation. Located at 7402 Highway 59 North, next to their good friends, Jag Metals. Birdie Bay's Indoor Golf. Good swings, good drinks, great times. And hey, Victoria, go by there, check it out. You're going to be amazed, just like I was.
And then moving into Saturday, we've got the Victoria Public Library and SJRC Texas will be hosting Daddy and Me Story Time at 10 a.m. Families are encouraged to attend, and it's going to be a reading of the book I Love You, Dad, a red and white photo booth, and an assortment of sweet treats. So that one sounds like a fun family event.
Yeah.
Then from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., Museum of the Coastal Bend is opening a temporary exhibit. It's VISD Western Artworks. So the viewing starts on Saturday, but it will continue through the entire month of March. This is going to be for VISD students that are finalists at the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. So admission is free and it is open to the public, and it's a great way to support our young artists.
That's really quite an honor, too, to be considered for the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo when you're not
Yes.
from Houston. So these being finalists, this is really going to be a delight to see.
Yes, it is. And then at 7 p.m., Victoria Parks and Recreation says grab your sweetheart or besties and join us for Romance Trivia Night at the Adult Sports Complex. Now, for this event, registration is required. There is a small fee. I believe it was $10 a person. I'm not positive about that. But if you are interested in this event, definitely go to Victoria Parks and Recreation website and make sure you sign up for it with plenty of
I can't even
time.
imagine what romance trivia is.
I know, but it sounds like fun. I love trivia games.
I know. Oh gosh. Okay, so Saturday, of course, is one of the big days for the rodeo too, and we have a lot going on there. So on Saturday, you have the cornhole competitions. Cornhole registration is at 8 and 9 a.m. Karaoke finals that afternoon, and then in the evening, the karaoke's at 2 p.m. But the 7 to 9 p.m. you have the Guns and Oil Band. After that, from 9:30 to 11, you have the Texas Continentals, and from 11:30 to 1 a.m., and I'm so sorry if I butcher this, Ricardo Castellón y La Diferencia. Those are the bands that are going to be playing there at the Beer Garden on Saturday. The actual livestock events that are going on, you will have the judging, the ag mechanics will be open, the exhibit halls will be open. The petting zoo, of course, is still open on Saturday from noon to 8 p.m. It opens at noon on Saturday. And then special livestock and some of the Western games and a youth dance at VLS Hall. All of that is taking place Saturday. I know that's a lot. So if you go to their Facebook page, you will be able to find all of their information. We are also going to post it as a comment on Facebook. So if you're seeing this from Facebook, check the comments below and we'll be sure and post the PDF there of all the events they have going on.
Yes.
And then on Sunday is the closing day for the livestock show and carnival. They have some things going on, I believe, on Sunday as well. It's just in the morning. The exhibit hall is open from noon to 4 if you haven't been able to make it before that. The buck and calf and mutton busting take place that day, and then at 5 p.m. they have the 4-H and FFA awards and scholarship ceremony. So if you've got a senior or someone who is entered and looking for an award or scholarship, that is definitely the time to go and have your cameras ready.
Absolutely.
So
Okay,
after
and
that
then
wild weekend,
right, right, that leads us into Monday, and I think everybody was feeling the same way because we didn't have a lot of events on Monday. But I was able to find that we have the fourth year of Jars of Love Peanut Butter Drive by the Food Bank of the Golden Crescent and DTAR Health Center Systems. It opens from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and continues all the way through March 23rd. There are 8 different drop-off locations, so make sure you check out their Facebook event and come show your support for the community. And then Tuesday, the Children's Discovery Museum has weekly toddler time on Tuesday at 10:30 and then again at 4, and they announce these on Sunday and Monday. So I don't have the
the
I don't
details
have the
of
book they're going to be reading, correct, the details of it. So just make sure you check their Facebook page. They're real good about posting what they've got upcoming um, for the
in
week.
the following. Okay. We do also have the midterm elections happening right now. The early voting has already started, and actual election day is March 3rd. One day after Texas Independence Day. I just have to point that out because I am a Texas girl. But if that is of your mind, please get out and vote for your local representatives that are your favorite, that you believe are going to do the best for you. And that seems like a good note to end on for events, but we have some more information for you. First of all, we have the Business Success Academy Inner Circle meeting on Zoom every Wednesday at noon. If that's something you would like to be a part of, you can find the Business Success Academy Facebook page and learn all the information there, or you can get in touch with us here at Fresh Media Works. You can email me at Stephanie J. Nalls, Nalls, at Gmail, and I will get your request. But the part you've all been waiting for is how do we get in touch with Brother Gary? So many of you are posting on social media, and that's great. I promise the messages are getting to him, but he does want to hear from you personally. So if you want to send him a card or a letter, you can do that. Go to dearbrothergary.com to find all the information for the site and everything that his niece has created so that you can get in touch with him. There's a P.O. box there where you can email him. One more thing we're doing, and we've done this before, so it worked out really well, and he loved hearing it. You can call and leave a voicemail for Brother Gary, and that number is, are you ready? That number is 713-568-6361. I'll give it to you again, 713-568-6361. I also want to encourage you, if you're a business or event planner that has events going on in the Victoria Crossroads area, anywhere around us, Please also call that same number and tell us in your own voice about your event, and we'll be happy to put it on the air for you. I believe that wraps it up for us. Kim, did we cover it all?
I think we did.
I think we did. We'll see you out there, guys. Y'all have a great week.
This is from David Harris in Baytown, Texas. I'm one of Gary Moses' co-workers and a real good friend of his. I worked for him for years. I'm praying for him, and I hope things will come out real fine.
Hi, Gary. Thank you for being on our live and my 3 girls' quinceañera. We do hope and pray that you get better, and we love you here in Victoria. Thank you.
Gosh, I want to thank everybody that played a role in this show. Of course, Brother Gary Moses could not be possible without him. And of course, the sponsors who made this show possible. Please go out and support those nonprofits. Go out and support your local artists. Go out and support these businesses that help share This Week in Victoria. Until next time, for This Week in Victoria, for Brother Gary Moses and myself, enjoy This Week in Victoria. And hey, keep it real.